Yo, this is probably going to be a decent length video. This is a big box. By big box, I mean a box that is full of cool stuff that I actually ordered pretty much all of this from the Whatnot app. It's for people everywhere, but it's very much an American-based app full of auctions that are comics and toys. I have an American postal address. So I got some stuff sent there. This is my first sort of test run of using that website. I used to use my American postal address a lot, but I gave up once the places that I was ordering from became either A, too expensive, or B, stopped shipping or using any details for people that had places in Australia. So anyway, I use ShipIt2 as my American address, and then getting parcels from Whatnot sent there. So let's start with this one because it's nice and easy to get out. Now this one's actually going to go probably up for sale again. It's very cool. Oh, it's been squished. Damn it! I knew it was going to get damaged somehow. That was not wrapped very well, so I'll leave a complaint about that. Which means I might not be able to sell it for how much I wanted to, which is annoying, or I might end up having to keep it. It is actually the Bon Scott action figure from NECA. It's really cool. I paid an okay amount for this. It wasn't too expensive. In comparison to what I'd buy it here, I managed to get it fairly cheap. Pretty upset though, because that is decent damage, hey. But so I guess why you understand what I did next. So that's been damaged, but for the price they paid, that's not too bad, really. Still, the toy's fine. That's the main thing. And still like displays well from the front. Just the back's a bit cooked. But anyway, that one I wasn't necessarily going to keep. I wasn't sure about that one yet. I thought it was cool, and I got it for a good price. That was wrapped terribly, so that was bound to happen. All right, these little toys that are in here actually came with the Bon Scott, I believe, as a bonus for what I'd purchased. So they put them in a little bag. So I got a pack of the Crow trading cards, which is really cool. 8 cards, 1 tattoo pack. Very awesome. What year are these bad boys? 1996. So I've been slowly just buying random packs of cards and things from the 90s. Just to have some 90s nostalgia stuff in my collection things I like. I've got a little Rocket Raccoon here, hits with the hammer as a little freebie, which is oddly kind of cool, so that's nice. And the other freebie, which is something I really think's awesome, is a Pirate Two-Face. Look at that. So these were free, just thrown in. So this is 96 as well from Kenner. So yeah, that's cool. Two-Face, but obviously pirate themed. Look, both of them will probably stay in my collection as just completely random coolness, unless I know someone that's collecting Kenner stuff. I feel like Ashraf will appreciate the Two-Face. Yeah, and you know what? Now seeing that box was all bent up, I'm glad I got all the comics that I ordered in here still in their boxes. So I got the boxes sent within their boxes because I was a little worried about postal damage, as I've had scary amounts of damage done. Now, this actually looks like it's been opened by accident already, which is always worrying. Let's have a look here. Make sure I've got them all out okay. Yeah, it's a pretty nice, you know what, that's definitely reusable. That's always good. Okay, oh yes, here we go. So this was the first lot I bought. So I got Captain America 403. So some of these are definitely for resale. Captain America 402, which is really cool. Captain America 401. 405. Captain America. I actually grabbed these mainly because it has the werewolf ones. So there's that one and one of the other ones there, which was 402, which looks so cool. I don't know. I like the werewolf ones. 390. Another cool cover. And 404. So I know I got that lot. I think that lot cost me like $1. No, it was like $5 for that lot there. So that's a pretty good deal. but like I said, some of them are possibly going up for sale. Then also from the same person, I got Detective Comics number 301. So that's possibly one that's going up for sale as well. It's just such a cool old book, and once again, I think I got it fairly cheap. So you don't see a lot of these about, so they're the kind of thing that it's pretty tatty and stuff, but who cares? I feel like bringing that in and maybe taking it to the fair for sale is a good idea. This one's for me. It's a pretty nice grade. It's got some little nicks here and there, but it is a Police Academy number 1. I think no one bid on that as well, so I think I got that for like $1. So there's some great finds on whatnot if you're willing to spend the sheer amount of time hoping for the wins that I have just won. Sometimes you find gold, sometimes there's 600 people in there getting stuff. So that was from one. That's from one auction, I guess. And then this next box has a parcel within a parcel, which is also great because I'm always terrified of things getting damaged. All these are pretty much reusable. Let's see. Oh, this is a bit harder because it's in a plastic. There we go. Only reason I go to the gym to open plastic bags. Oh, that's right. Okay, so the little packing slip, which is cool. Rubbish. All right, so I don't remember getting these. I have to check. I must have got these as freebies. I don't remember buying these at all, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, I reckon these are freebies. So I got All-Star Squadron, All-Star Squadron number 64 and number 13. Not high grades or anything, but there's a couple of freebies that have been thrown in. So that's cool. And the reason that's cool is because this is the thing that I actually bid on, because the guy I was talking about it is one of the earliest comics he had there for sale, and no one was bidding on it. It is Billy and Buggy Bear number 10, super old school. Probably keeping that in my collection just because it is such a cool comic. That sticker will come off there. But yeah, it presents well. Yeah, super old. I can't remember how old it was. Do I dare open it and have a look at how old it is right now? Let's check this out. Check this out. All right. What have we got here? Whoa, the colours and the pages are really nice. Come on, give me a date. 1963, reprinted in the USA, 1963. Look at that. Oh man, it smells perfect. Wow, the pages are white. Sorry, it looks yellow with my light, but these are white pages to the point that they're see-through to the next bit. Wow, those pages are pretty high grade considering the front is not as much. Wow, actually might be worth looking. I might put that in a better slip later. Yeah, I'm gonna just sit that aside and re-slip that a bit better with maybe some Mailer or something, just because it's so cool looking, so old, and the colours are popping on it. It's so bright. I'm gonna pick it up again. Just like, look at those colours, so fantastic, and like, you kind of get a good look there. Colours are just awesome. So that's, yeah, for such an old book, and I think, yeah, I paid nothing really for it, so it's just mainly because the guy was talking about it and no one was bidding, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna put the bid in, and no one else bid, and he was shocked. I was shocked. He was like, I can't believe that sold for that, and yeah, bit of a shock for both of us. But he was nice enough. It wasn't one of those people that's like, too cheap and tried to not do it. Okay, here we go. Next lot. Oh, yeah, this is a lot that I really wanted to check out, because this is a lot that I bought. So one of the auctions had a bottom row of comics up for sale. Well, basically he said he's like, maybe I'll do a deal for the bottom row, and I sent a message being like, give me the entire bottom row. Because the bottom row, sorry, just gonna get some sticky tape off here to show them off. Now, I think 1 or 2 of these I have, so I've got to check which ones I have to swap for better, keep the better grades and then sell the other ones. We got Beware #1, which is just awesome. I definitely don't have that one, so I'm super happy to add that one to my collection. Supernatural Thrillers featuring It #1. Now I think I have that, but this one is nicer looking than mine, I believe. So that'll go into my collection. Uncanny Tales #1, also super nice looking cover. Like, look at these colors, fantastic. Skull the Slayer #1. Now that is cool, and that is a decent grade. That is really nice. Look at those colors, just popping out. That's so awesome. And here's another one, which I'm not sure if I have or not. I have to double check. Dead of Night #1. Look at that, what a cover. So awesome. And I love these Marvel ones. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5 horror #1s that I also purchased in one go. So that was cool talking to him. He was really nice. Hooked me up with a good deal. I think I maybe paid $90 USD for those books because I knew they were going straight into my collection with the possibility of upgrading and moving on some of my stuff. You know, buy, sell, trade, and upgrade. Low grade is better than no grade. Okay, what do we got here? Whoa, that is cardboard. Oh yeah, this is one I actually put a deal in because me and my mate have been talking about it a lot. Power Rangers #1. I didn't have one and I love Power Rangers, so I wanted to get the first one. And yeah, I've got it for, I think maybe like $10, and it's pretty high grade. Retailer US more 2016. So based on the hit TV series. So this is the launch party kit variant. So yeah, I just saw that and thought, damn, that's awesome, I'll have that. Just because it's got the old Rangers, looks cool as fuck. Added that to my collection. It's not exactly the one that I am chasing. I will get one of the original ones later, but yeah, it's still cool. See, this is another one that's been opened for some reason and then put. I'm wondering what's being looked at in here, like as in why they inspected it all. The way they've done it, it's a bit weird. Okay. That's a very weird setup for this one. What's this going to be? So yeah, I think I'm going to try and do this again. Oops, go. God, some of the interesting setups for sending stuff. Oh yeah, cool. Okay, so I got here. Me and Brett were talking about this. The advertising supplement to the Kansas City Star is Spider-Man and the Incredible Hulk. Chaos in Kansas City. Compliments of the Jones Store & Co. So these are basically advertising stuff in the paper, in one of the American papers. So very cool book. See Craven, Spidey, very awesome. Yeah, I don't think, once again, not too expensive, I believe that I got that one for. And then because it was also not very expensive and I wasn't sure if I'd ever seen this before and I just thought it looked cool, was the Incredible Hulk #103, where as an alien he's fighting, and now the space parasite. So who knows, maybe we'll see a space parasite in the MCU someday. But that one is possibly a sell book. Like I buy, and when I see things for good prices, and this is just all a big test run to see how it went with ordering from Whatnot and how it went with ShipIt2, sending it all down, or ShipIt2, just because the sheer quantity, getting it all together, I wasn't sure how it was going to pan out. Oh yeah, that's right. See, like there's stuff in here that I forgot I ordered because I ordered it that long ago, and of course it takes such a long time to make a decent enough pile to get sent down to Australia. Shipping was like $200 or so or more, which is pretty brutal. But still ends up, I work out being a bit cheaper than trying to find some of this stuff here. Alright, so this is Ka-Zar #1. Look at that, nice high grade. Awesome book. Very bright colours. You don't see it. I never see this #1 floating around anywhere, really, to be honest. It's not something that pops up very often in this kind of condition. So once again, I don't think I paid very much for it. So that's a highlight to add to my old school sort of stuff that I collect. I'm not like obviously a collector of Ka-Zar and stuff, but when I see number ones that are popping like this, and you've got just absolutely stunning cover work, just you can't say no to them. That's way too nice. I mean, Return to the Savage Lands, come on. So very cool, so very nice. I'll put this one. Alright, this big one on the bottom. Ooh, what's this? A little note here. Thanks for the support. Stay evil, from Resident Toy Villain. Thank you very much, Resident Toy Villain. Okay, so in this big box, I know what this is going to be. Okay, hopefully there's nothing wrong with this, because if there is, this is going to be the nightmare child if there's any problems, because this one I actually purchased for a friend. Okay, let's check and inspect it first before I show it off. It looks perfect. Alright. Are you ready for this? Sonic the Hedgehog, promotional supplement number 1, Sega, 1991. Very cool. There's probably a lot of glare there. So it's a 9.8, distributed as a Sega promotional and insert in DC Comics in December 1991. Promos and inserts are indistinguishable. So, yeah, okay. But I had one of these as a kid somewhere. No idea where that's gone. But this is a 9.8. This one is actually going to go to Brett. He's paying for this. But I'm not going to lie, I'm now seeing it in person. I'm kind of wishing I didn't say he could have it. Sorry, Brett. You don't need it anymore, do you, man? This is way too cool. But yeah, Sonic the Hedgehog, promotional supplement, 9.8. That is awesome. And look out, Brett. That's going into your collection, mate. So that's really cool. It's really cool. I know we're trading, and I know I'm getting money and some comics and stuff out of it. But wow, that is one awesome looking number 1 for Sonic, 1991. Better put that back nice and safe. So that was my Whatnot haul. I actually think that's actually a decent haul. Bit upset about the Bon Scott being damaged, but overall I was more concerned about the comics. Oh, sorry, got the sneezes. Thank you for watching. If there's any books here you'd like to see more of or want to know more of, let me know. I've got a heap more stuff that I've got to organise. Me and Brett are looking at buying some other things, from getting some more cards, like these 90s stuff, the Crow, that's really cool. I'll open up these Real Monster ones at some point and do a little video on them. I did a Power Rangers one for cards before, but we're not getting into, it's sad, we are getting into cards. We're interested in just a bit of nostalgia of opening up old school cards, and I'll open up some new Pokemon stuff, but that's mainly so I can do a video for some family and family friends as I drop my phone. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. This has been I guess, Comic Thoughts Incorporated / GammaCast attachment. GammaCast hasn't happened in a long time, but guess what? I'm at Gamma Rays literally tomorrow from when I'm filming this, so I'm going to do a GammaCast tomorrow. Peace. Thanks for watching.